Hey guys, gals, and pals, Mr. Obvious here. And today we're talking about Bill Maher, who recently came out against cryptocurrency, calling crypto stupid. I want to look at the following clip and give my reaction, as well as destroy his ignorant arguments. Make no mistake, folks, this guy has no idea what he's talking about. Let's watch.
And finally, new rule, nothing with crypto in the title ever turns out good.
So the very first thing he does is insult cryptocurrency. I mean, this is your typical boomer response. This guy is completely uneducated about the subject he's about to rant about, and you're gonna see that.
Tesla has jumped in with both feet, and Microsoft accepts it for software now. Etsy accepts it now, and so does PayPal and Starbucks and Whole Foods and Home Depot.
Now this I find absolutely hilarious. First thing he does is insult crypto. Then he says all these billion-dollar companies are also in crypto. Well, gee, you would think that these billion-dollar companies with their very, very smart people and a higher net worth than Bill Maher, you would think that they know what they're doing. And maybe, just maybe, it actually is a good idea to look into cryptocurrency. But what he goes on to say is so atrocious.
1 in 10 Americans used their stimulus checks to invest in one of thousands of cryptocurrencies in existence, Bitcoin.
How dare poor people make money?
There's also one called Dogecoin that someone started as a joke, but as far as I can tell, it's exactly the same as all the other cryptocurrencies because the whole thing is a joke.
So, he just said that all of cryptocurrency is a joke. That's really funny. It's really funny because, yes, some of these coins are absolutely worthless. Dogecoin, in my opinion, kind of gives the crypto space a bad name. It's a meme, though, and it's the original meme coin. So when it comes to what you would call S-coins, Shiza coins, Dogecoin is the true meme coin because it was the first meme coin ever made. Now, I personally think that it's a terrible investment decision. Look at the list here. You've got Bitcoin, a store of digital value, unhackable, finite, basically digital gold. You have Ethereum, smart contracts, a decentralized computer, decentralized finance. You can make loans, take loans, no middleman, no banks. You are under control of your finances. You can program it to do amazing things. You can create decentralized applications. It's like an app, but instead of on your phone, the app is on the blockchain. Tether, a stable coin. One Tether is always worth $1. When you are scared of volatility or want to take profit, get a stable coin. Heck, you can get 8 to 10% interest just by holding a stable coin in websites like BlockFi or Nexo. I could go on, but all of these coins do different things. And that's what this guy doesn't understand.
I fully understand that our financial system isn't perfect, but at least it's real.
He just said the financial system is real, bro. You see, the problem with this is that actually the monetary system is not real. Did you know that banks loan out money that don't exist? Oh yeah. So basically, a bank only has to hold 10% of whatever's on its balance sheet, and the rest it can give out in loans. In other words, if you give the bank $100, the bank can give someone a loan for $1,000. Where does that $900 come from? It doesn't exist. They make it up out of thin air. Money is fake. And let's not forget that the Fed has been printing money at rates that we've never even seen in history before. For example, look at the following chart. 21% of all US dollars were printed in 2020. Look at it, it just goes straight up. You cannot tell me that this is a healthy graph, because it is not. It literally goes straight up in the air. This is going to lead to inflation, hyperinflation, economic collapse, the rise of the cost of goods and services. Already, wheat is up 50%, lumber costs 3 times as much, oil prices are rising. Look at this picture. What causes hyperinflation? Well, it's when the government begins printing money to pay for its spending. Instead of tightening the money supply to stop inflation, the government keeps printing more. What has the government done recently? They've printed stimulus bill after stimulus bill. Trillions of dollars, money we don't don't have. Printing, printing, printing.
I've read articles about cryptocurrency. I've had it explained to me, and I still don't get it, and neither do you or anyone else.
Translation. I'm so stupid and so out of touch. I don't understand new technology. It scares me. I'm getting old. What are these children doing these days? What is a Dogecoin? I just love the fact that his attitude is that I'm too dumb to understand cryptocurrency. Therefore, everybody must be dumb. I don't understand it, so no one else does. The look of condescension on his face. It's what really gets me, folks. Because this is a guy looking down on you, even though he's the one who's too stupid to understand an innovative, disruptive technology. Do you think that cryptocurrency was the first technology that people said was just a fad or just a joke? I want you to look at something. Here is a very old article from long ago, from the year of 2000, December 5. The internet may be a passing fad as millions give up on it. This is an article written by James Chapman, a science correspondent. And in this article, he basically says, the internet is a fad. It'll probably be over. But this is just one guy. Let's look at another one. Now, this is my favorite quote. By Nobel-winning economist Paul Krugman. This is a guy who had like a master's degree or a PhD in economics. And this is what he said about the internet. By 2005 or so, it will become clear that the internet's impact on the economy has been no greater than a fax machine's. Meanwhile, Amazon is a billion-dollar company, like our banking and buying stuff online to go to your house. All of it's online. People work from home now. That's online. Zoom, that's online. The internet has not been a fad, and its economic impact has been immeasurable. You see, when new disruptive and innovative technology comes out, there are always people who do not understand. They call it a fad, and they get left behind. Oh, Bill Maher. Bill Maher, Bill Maher, Bill Maher. You're so out of touch.
Maybe this is why Warren Buffett says cryptocurrencies basically have no value and they don't produce anything. It's like having an imaginary best friend who's also a banker.
He seems to keep repeating that it's not real, therefore it has no value. This is a bad argument for multiple reasons, some of which we've described, but there's nothing real about the current market we have. How does he think the stock market works? What does he think about all this stimulus money? Where does it come from? The government is trillions of dollars in debt, and we're spending and printing trillions and trillions of dollars. It is monopoly money. The US dollar is fake. It is not real. The monetary system is not real, and if you knew about economics, if you knew about finance, you would know this. It is all a joke. There are stocks right now that are worth money, even though the company makes no money.
Our problem here is at root not economic, but psychological. People who have been raised in a virtual world are starting to believe they can really live in it.
Last time I checked, this video's online. Is this video real? Is the voice that you're hearing real? Is the internet real? What is real, really? These are outdated notions. And whenever something new comes along, there's always people like Bill Maher who just don't get it.
And cryptocurrency is literally a game. Bitcoins are created by what they call mining. Do I need to spell this out? There is something inherently not credible about creating hundreds of billions in virtual wealth with nothing ever actually being accomplished and no actual product made or service rendered.
You just described the whole US economy. How do you not get this? The mining is called, it's proof of work. The electricity, the power, the resources that went into it, the hash rate. These are all real things. Bitcoin serves a purpose. It's a store of value. It's one that is deflationary, a deflationary currency, unlike the US dollar, which over time will be worth less money. $1 in the past could buy you groceries. It could buy you bread and eggs. Nowadays, $1 won't get you a damn candy bar in a store. The value of Bitcoin will go up over time. The value of the US dollar will go down over time. Well, that's not useful at all. Well, what purpose could this serve? I don't know. I'm Bill Maher. It's just pixie dust. And there's literally services on more advanced cryptocurrencies like Ethereum. You want to get a loan, you can get a loan. You want to yield farm, you can yield farm. You can make some money with money. It's magical. It's mathematics. It's finance. These decentralized applications actually can be used to build companies. You can build an entire company on the blockchain, on Ethereum. Maybe it doesn't make sense to you, but it's programmable money. Ethereum is it's a new way of doing things. It's a new sort of internet, and it doesn't need big banks. It doesn't need people like Bill Maher.
What is real is the unfathomable amount of electricity those massive supercomputers suck up for their mining. The power being used right now to guess numbers and win imaginary prizes is the same as all the electricity needed to light all of New York State.
Oh boy, here we go. Electricity, the planet. Who gives a shit? See, I really hate this argument. The idea that cryptocurrency is bad because it uses a lot of electricity. Well, gee, what else uses a lot of electricity? Could it be the air conditioner that cools your house? Could it be the internet, which most of you are on right now? Could it be video games? What about television? What about cars? What about clothes? What about literally everything in our society? How about that, Bill Maher? Do you use an air conditioner? Or are you a hypocrite who lives in a mansion who probably uses 10 times as much electricity as normal people? How much electricity does your dumb TV show take? I wonder. And furthermore, people, if they actually knew about crypto, would know that crypto is actually vastly powered by renewable energy sources. For example, a lot of the miners and mining in China are actually powered by hydropower. Hydropower is a renewable clean energy. A lot of it's solar. Why? Because these are cheap and they're perpetual. Mining needs to be done efficiently, so you search for efficient sources of power. It also helps power companies. Did you know that a lot of these plants that we have that are dirty, like we burn the oil, we burn the natural gas, we burn coal, did you know that they can't actually move all of the electricity that they make? Well, enter mining. You can take that excess energy that would have gone to waste and put it to mining. This is good because to make that energy, you already had made pollution. So you may as well put that energy to work instead of letting it go to waste. I know, this is a little bit complicated, but to make it simple, it's this. Everything uses electricity. That is not an argument.
This is just a beanie baby that runs on coal. How can a company like Tesla be all in on saving the planet with electric cars and then participate in destroying it with this completely unnecessary online play money?
So this is a common misconception. But did you know that electric cars are not actually clean or green? You want to know why? Because it takes electricity to make those cars. They run on electricity, you say. Where is that electricity made? Maybe a coal power plant? Oh no! Who would have thunk it? Some people say that it saves energy. Maybe it does. But electric cars, actually, they use batteries. And batteries are very, very bad for the environment. There was a Tesla that crashed into a tree and it literally lit on fire. And when firemen tried to hose it off with water, it didn't work. It burned for like 10 hours. How toxic do you think those materials are to the environment? Those batteries. All that water gone to waste. Green energy isn't green. These electric cars are not green. Tesla innovated and they're investing in Bitcoin because Bitcoin is the future, so is crypto, and you're being left behind.
Almost all the people who tout Bitcoin and deal in Bitcoin and who won't shut the fuck up about Bitcoin, the millennials, the Gen Zers, the Silicon Valley types,
Oh, how dare normal people make any money? These stupid kids. Yeah. What else are they going to do in the world you destroyed, Bill Maher? It was your generation that crashed the housing market. It was your generation that created Wall Street. It was your generation that sold us out to foreign countries who are buying up all the property, driving up housing and real estate prices, pricing out my generation from ever owning a home. You were the one who caused the financial crisis. It was you! How dare these millennials, how dare these Zoomers escape from the destruction that you created. We're not going to buy your overpriced houses. We're not going to pay for your goddamn Social Security. We're going to make it with cryptocurrency, this innovative field, because it's a better alternative than living in a system that your generation created. Enjoy it while it lasts.
They're all the same people who see themselves as hip and progressive and big environmentalists. Bullshit. You're money-hungry opportunists, and you're not allowed to pretend you care about the environment.
Projecting. The left always projects. Bill Maher, you don't care about the environment, and you're a money-hungry, grubbing little twerp. That's why you have your stupid TV show with your stupid liberal opinions. Why don't you give your money away to charity? Why don't you give all your money away to help the environment? You won't, because the truth is, you are the one who's greedy. You are the one who's rich, and yet you're the one telling poor people that you shouldn't make any money because the environment. Go screw yourself, dude.
Social scientists call this cognitive dissonance, a disconnect between who you think you are and what you actually do.
I don't actually care about the environment, Bill Maher, so cry me a river. Based and red-pilled. Also, not to mention that, Earth might be overdue for another ice age, so global warming might actually save the planet when that ice age comes. You never really know, because you can't really predict the weather, much less the climate. But, that's an argument that's too high IQ for a lot of these liberal types. No offense. So, that's pretty much the video, folks. Unfortunately, there's a lot of people who thumb this up, and I'm glad. I am glad that there are a lot of lefty liberal types who are thumbing up this video. I mean, it has 20,000 likes and only 6,000 dislikes. I'm glad, because all of those people, they're not going to invest in cryptocurrency. They're not going to learn, they're not going to educate themselves, and they're not going to be a part of the financial and technological future. I want all of these snooty, elitist liberals to not make any money, to be poor, and to never make it in life, because they don't deserve it. They don't deserve it with their condescension, with their ignorance, with the fact that they talk their mouths about things they don't understand. I want smart people to make money. I want my generation to make money. Okay? Bill Maher, please don't. Don't invest in cryptocurrency. You're not hurting me. The comments are delightful. Dan Barone says, can't wait to watch this in 10 years. Michael Robbins says, this monologue must be turned into an NFT. That would be hilarious. An NFT is a non-fungible token. It's kind of like digital art, but a little bit, or digital property. It's a little bit more complicated than that, but that would be hilarious. Flowling says, creating billions in virtual space with nothing ever accomplished. Congrats, Bill. You just figured out what our banks are doing all day. Now, Johnny Wallace posts a quote by Henry Ford, the visionary himself. Quote, it is well that the public of the nation do not understand our banking and monetary system, for if they did, I fear there would be a revolution on our doorstep before tomorrow morning. Henry Ford. The banking system's a joke. That is the joke. Crypto is actually real, because there are limits, there are rules, everybody knows what they are. There's only ever going to be 21 million Bitcoin. This is never going to change. That's what makes cryptocurrency valuable. Meanwhile, the government can just print $1 trillion out of thin air. But that, my friends, is pretty much a story. I think Dan says it best. Quote, I don't understand it, but let me explain to you why it's bad. Oh, Dan. Yeah. But that's merely the obvious. Well, that's all for now, folks. Just a little reaction video. It triggered me pretty badly. Let me know what you think down below in the comment section. As always, support the channel, join me on Patreon or Subscribestar. Joining will give you access to a private Discord server, Fight Club. It's very exclusive, and what happens in Fight Club stays in Fight Club. But mostly, that's rule number 1 of Fight Club. You don't talk about Fight Club. Anyhow, thanks for watching, share the video, subscribe, like, and I'll see you all next time.